Hello, welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective. And remember that when you catch this, it's for the coming week for you. Starting with some prosperity dust. And a couple of angel cards. Adventure! This came up in my rain reading yesterday. Different card, but yeah. Love that word. It's an angel with a walking stick. Going on a trek. Going on some kind of adventure. Support. There's an angel giving another angel a boost over a wall. Support from another. Support as you go out exploring, as you go out on an adventure. Okay, let's head over to the Wisdom of the Oracle. No place like home. 50. Oh, hang on. Let me get some water. A leg up. 34. Oh my gosh. Just like this support. You're getting a leg up from someone here. It doesn't have to be someone in your physical reality, but it is kind of feeling like that. Time for a nap. 24. Yes, naps are the best. It's not in order, but we have 5, 6, 7. 5, 7, 6. It's like there's something here where you're getting help from someone, and it's giving you it's like kind of launching you. It's giving you a boost, helping you go farther than you could have on your own. And so you get to just rest because somehow this person helping you has cut out a bunch of the busy work. Or just notice, am I painting? Anyway, yeah, because this feels like it could be domestic harmony. No place like home. This somehow is, I mean, this one right here, it's feeling at peace. It's feeling really comfortable in your own skin. It's the people who are most important in your life that support you and encourage you, are around you, and are drawn to you. They feel comfortable in your presence. And so it's kind of like a give and take. They want to reciprocate because you provide a lot of comfort and safety. Or together this is happening, and this is just a part of that strong connection you have with someone here. And so anyway, with time for a nap, it's like you get the support you need so that you can have a little extra time to care for yourself, to rest, to retreat. Oh, and we've got a fox sleeping on the moon. Where okay, so it's like a situation where you have to be clever, cunning in some way. Because of this boost, it's allowing you to let that part of you rest. You don't have to do the thing you thought you did, or the thing you thought you had to do because of someone's help becomes supremely easier when they buy you some time. Or anyway, yeah. So let's go over to this one, tea leaf oracle. Just gonna kind of move these around. There's no shuffling when it comes to this deck. Okay. Something fell. Okay. Bird flying. News is on the way. News is on the way. Tower. Solid foundation. Success with effort. Yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. News is on the way. Maybe this news is about that there's an opportunity to build a solid foundation, or the news is somehow about a good way to build that foundation, the steps you need to take to build that foundation. My stomach is particularly active this morning. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Makes me wonder if the effort that's being put in isn't who's feeling tied down? Is that you? Is that someone else? Someone's frustrated here, and I don't know if that's you, because with this news on the way and this success and solid foundation, it feels like this feels good, this feels positive. And so this feeling tied down, it could be frustrated in, maybe it's speaking to being frustrated in some area of your life. For example, say you're in a job that you don't like, and you get some kind of news about something you can do. Maybe somebody wants to work on some side hustle together, or they're like, I'm starting a new company and I want you to be at my side. There's there's effort involved, but there's a great likelihood of it being successful. And yeah, and so this feeling tied down or frustrated, it could be where there's a lot more effort required than originally anticipated. Anyway, let's just keep going. See what comes out in the wash. Going with my Osho Zen Tarot. Oh, and I didn't say this, but it could be where someone else is frustrated by your success, by the efforts you put in. Anyway, we have innocence. This is the sun. This is Leo energy. I love this card so much. Such a sweet energy. There's a lot of wisdom here in this innocence. Totality, 5 of fire. This keeps coming out. This came out in my rain reading yesterday. Ooh! Stop the presses. Real quick. I even have this written down. I'm gonna get my I'm gonna master my elevator speech. I created a little survival zine called Survive This Day Without Lighting Something on Fire. And there are a lot of circumstances lately that are leaving us all feeling like we might want to light a whole lot of things on fire. And that may not always be appropriate. And so the little zine I created is it's useful advice with a lot of like fun, silly, witty, sarcastic stuff, energy, advice thrown in. It's basically for when it all feels a little too much. And it is in the description box below, the link for it. under my pen name, author not found. So, check that out. Anyway, onward. Moving on. 4 of Fire, participation. There is definitely a lot of participation here. This feels like going back to a simpler time. Yeah, it's like some kind of conversation that you're having with someone, some kind of new connection that is unusual, that's different, that's quite delightful. And this could be someone who you might think is quite different from you. And yet there's so much enjoyment here in this card, so much happiness. And it's like this conversation is about collaboration. It's tied to this support somehow. And so through this conversation, there's an agreement. Let's go all in. Let's go all in. We have each other. We can do this together. Let's do this. Let's do something here. Totality. There's no half measures. There's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is like, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to go. We're going to go hard. We're going to go fast. We're going to go high. And so participation, yeah. And the thing about this image, you probably can't see it unless you were to like zoom in, but these are hands. There are hands, all 4 sets of hands pointing into the center. 1 palm up, 1 palm down, giving and receiving, all the way around the circle. This participation, there is reciprocity. There's equal give and take. There needs to be, because whatever is happening here, there's a certain amount of trust here. There's a lot of practice, getting it right, needing to make sure there's evidence, physical evidence of people being there to catch and release. Catch and release. Someone into fishing. Anyway, hang on. More water. Okay. This feels exciting. I like what's happening here, what's unfolding. Going with the numerology deck. Just saw 13 minutes exactly on the timer. Lucky number 13. Manifestation, number 8. Completion, number 9. Ooh. It's like you've been working on manifesting, and then the completion is like you mastered it. You're like calling in to what you've been you're getting what you've been calling in. Self-discipline, 41. All right. Success with effort. Self-discipline. There's boots on the ground, elbow grease, doing what you need to do to manifest what it is that you want. I wonder if this self-discipline is something that is new to you. I hear meowing. Yeah, I need to, hang on, I'm gonna pause. Okay, back. Everything's fine. I don't know what I was hearing. My girls are hanging out, chilling. So anyway, I think I was talking about this self-discipline. And maybe, I mean, it could be where maybe that's been something that you have struggled with. But not necessarily. There's somebody here who has. Okay, so Let me go to the guides of the hidden realms. The true source of power. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. 18. We have a dragon coming out of the side of her head. The left side, feminine side. Something about your true source of power being attached to your feminine energy. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got feminine and masculine. And this is like letting there's a fierceness to this feminine side. It's letting it out. But it's not like unleashing. Release the Kraken. This is more like it's nurturing that fear side. It's like that fear side is it's developing, starts out small, you know, it's like it's just been born and it's kind of peeking its head out. Hasn't fully moved into its crazy giant fierceness. Anyway, true source of power. Yeah, there's okay, so divine will. So there's definitely a spiritual element here. The universe is kind of orchestrating something, is like bringing you together with someone, or kind of putting the ideas into your mind about what you want, how to do that. And integrity. I love to see that. There's a lot of integrity here with others. First with yourself and then with others. Integrity and care. There's nothing forceful here. This is power. This is the deep power like a tree. Holding space for love. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card before. Non-judgment, discernment, self-acceptance. Number 9. True source of power is your self-acceptance and non-judgment of yourself and others. Completion is 9. You're completing a cycle maybe where you felt bad about yourself and judged yourself harshly, and therefore were judging others harshly. And as you ease up on yourself, you naturally ease up on others, and you allow in more there's more understanding, compassion, kind of allowing grace for others, because everyone's doing their best. And that it's that kind of attitude that you need for any kind of collaboration. You can't be sitting there judging somebody quietly behind their back or to their face. That's going to just cause problems, and it's going to make it a lot harder to be a team. Discernment too. Something about discernment. Your discernment is increasing. This is a new thing. It's like something you've been working on for a long time. Like discernment is the kind of the higher vibrational version of judgment. Because judgment, there's definitely like there can often be like a blaming or a looking down upon, or, you know, there's a kind of a hierarchy, you know, like, you know, if you're judging someone, oftentimes you are taking a position of superiority over them or what they're doing. Discernment, on the other hand, is allowing everyone to be who they are, and also saying, well, if how they are isn't working for me, then I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna find the nearest exit. 999s, by the way. The consequence of fear. Contraction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecy. 20. This is what you are coming from. And this is probably what's still lingering in your energy, because fear is not something that just goes away because we decide it does or we want it to. And fear is really, it's a necessary part of being a functional human. Fear is what helps us look both ways before crossing the street, so we don't get mowed down by a bus or some other fast-moving vehicle. Contraction. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is something that you are. It's like you're. Yeah, I already said it. It's here, but you're learning to work with it. The frequency of fear. Holding space for love as you work through some kind of fear. I just grabbed my Radical Abundance deck. That happened without even thinking about it. Awareness. Oh, what's that joke? What do you call something like, what do you call a woke wolf? A werewolf? A werewolf? Anyway. Awareness. And oh my God, look, we've got the sleeping fox again. Oh my God. And this one, there's 2 crows on either side of this person's shoulders. There's a lot of intelligence here. And there's some kind of communication. This is very intelligent. Yeah, it's a lot of intelligence here involved in, once again, there's something about allowing some part of yourself to rest, to take a nap, some part that has had to be cunning, sly, clever. You get to rest now. There's and the awareness. Look, okay, so there are like what look like little thought bubbles coming off this person's head, coming from some kind of, I mean, this could be like intelligence, like getting some kind of intelligence, like they say in spy movies or whatever. Getting the secret facts. And there's some kind of connection here with the divine, with divine, with the universe. And it's like you have a connection to this direct line of connection or communication to the divine, to the universe. Yes. That's what's helping you to be aware of your the fact that you can rest, the fact that you can take the epic nap. You need that. We have love. Oh, holding space for love. This I guess that's a goat, is holding a sign that says love on it. I don't know if I've ever picked this card from this deck either. If I have, both of these, maybe once or twice. I have no memory of it. We've got love in the mix. Celebration. Excellent. Love and celebration. Because you've got integrity, you've got self-discipline, you're learning to trust, people can trust you, there's collaboration, and at the end, and there's love, and at the end of the day, everyone's excited. Because there is success after putting some kind of hard work in. Okay. Where are we at? Okay. All right. This is my good tarot. This was my learner's deck. We'll see what comes out. I don't know. Okay. Flying out. Let's see. Messenger of Air. This is all the ideas. This is sharing ideas. This is coming up with ideas. This is really there's a messenger. You have messengers. Messengers. Okay, like bringing you messages. We've got we've got love again. This is okay. This is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Oh my God, we're surrounded by love now. There's a message. Someone's they're talking about it. They're bringing a message about wanting to support and encourage. This is the leg up energy. This is this innocence. This is where'd it go? Oh, I dropped my cards. My little I don't know. My angel cards disappeared. Maybe when I got up to check on my cat. Anyway, we have that support card that came out. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. Where'd they go? Okay, it's all right. No, they'll come up eventually. I'll find them. 7 of Water. Ooh. We have a lot of like fantasy energy. There could be something about looking at all the options. It's like due diligence. It's wanting to make sure you make the right choice, or I don't. If there are other options around you, if there are other people, other that was weird. The word experiments just popped into my head. I don't know. Things to experiment. I don't know. Whatever is drawing your attention. There's a clear and obvious one that is forward, that is in front of you more than anybody else. God. Do I say that? I guess. All right. I'm picturing like from, oh my God, from like, human sexuality class or, health class back when, in junior high or high school. And they're like, all the sperms are come to the egg and there's one that gets in. Okay. That's what's happening here. There's one through a lot of effort. They're getting through. Right. What else? Let me just keep going. This is the Gateway of Light activation. Oh my God. Solar light upgrade. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. So we've got divine will aligned or in connection with inner willpower, your willpower, your inner fire. Your inner fire, which is your feminine. Yep, because the feminine is the inner part. So it's like you're allowing your feminine to take the reins. You're allowing your feminine energy to take the reins, and that's the part of you that is receptive, that is intuitive, that is nurturing, that likes to go into the deep, dark places. That's connected to this holding space for love, because you're holding the space for yourself. You're learning to love yourself in a way you never have before, and then what's being reflected back to you is someone in particular who's coming to reflect that, because someone's very, very into you. And it's mutual. It is so mutual. Okay. Earth star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Ooh. So the grounded action is this success with effort, right? And Isis energy is it's a very mothering energy. Very, very nurturing. And there's this very grounded energy as well, anchoring into yourself and then into this connection. Participation, taking grounded action with someone here. Crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. So we have divine will and divine healing. Yeah. Vibration. It's like everything is leveling up. It's going up an octave. High vibrational energy. There's like, oh, all this love and celebration and yummy warm feelings. It somehow is causing a significant and noticeable elevation in your life. Yes, in your life. Where are we at? Oh, I gotta close this out. There was something else I wanted to get. What was it? Yeah, let's try it. Moonology deck. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. I don't know, be the one to start the conversation? Maybe that's news? I don't know. Be bold and make the first move, whatever that means to you. Or like taking those steps to turn what you want to manifest into a reality. The answers you need are coming. Once you take that step, what's the saying? Take one step toward the universe, it takes 10 steps toward you. The answers you need are coming. News is on the way. Okay. Expect powerful change. This news, the answers, are causing some kind of powerful change. That is very clear here. Powerful, positive change. Okay. So let me finish with, I'm going to go with Beyond Lemuria card. Okay. So we have a being here, a person. Okay, what's going on? She has an eye at her throat chakra. And then there's a Merkaba at her heart chakra. And there are 2 hummingbirds here. 3 butterflies. It's a lot of transformation, and there's the hummingbirds speak to the kind of the divine hand in things. 2 hummingbirds. Where is it? 2 crows. So the birds represent messages. So these are the message. The messages, the news, the answers. There's answers. Yeah. Okay. What does it say? Gracious receptivity. If there were a manual for optimal human experience, one of the most potent points would be gratitude. Oh God. Okay. I'm going to have to pull a card. I'm going to put the deck on the table so I hopefully don't forget. I'm going to finish reading first. Gratitude. It is the backbone of all spiritual practice. When we shift our perspective from what we are lacking, needing, and desiring, we temporarily replace the survival factor with the resonance for thriving. Giving and receptivity is a two-way flow. Oh my God. Participation. Each allows space for the other, and that's also the masculine and feminine. The masculine gives, the feminine receives. Gratitude, self-love. Oh, we got this thing. We've got all we've got all the love. Gratitude, self-love, and self-worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together, they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listing all you are grateful for, and notice how full you start to feel. From here, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. Okay, gratitude, that's a big theme here. Or that's like the secret sauce. It's gonna that's a part of that manifestation. Okay. Final. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Melanie Beatty or Beatty. And that's pretty much, it's emphasizing what was just said in this card. Unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. And once you get to that place of enoughness, realizing that you have everything you need already, then that's the key. That's what opens all of this. Opens the door. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on another video, the next video. Mwah.